Yeah, I remember the game. Was a good one for me. Scored 2 goals if I remember correctly, and yeah, it was a good experience. So ready to be back. And as I said, the main thing for us is to focus on ourselves, our game, and then now it's a new start. It's a fresh start, and it's important games for us in many different ways. So yeah, we're excited to come here and play and hopefully get a good game and a win. I think obviously when we look at the team, we always look at the whole picture, and we don't focus too much on the individuals. I think that's down to each player, to look at the opponent they play. So we look at the whole team, and we know it's a tough game, away from home, and we have to be ready for that. But yeah, I think we will be favorites for the game, but it's never an easy game in football, and we know that. So it can be tricky to come here, and yeah, we're gonna be ready for the game, and hopefully we can get a good start and a win. Yeah, it's true they were here, and I don't think they had the best experience, So yeah, I think we all watched the game and what happened. So as I said, it's never easy to come here, and with everything, the long journey and then play in different environment, different stadium and all that. So I think it's just for us to prepare and to be ready for that. And in the end, it's just football, and that's what we want to do. We want to focus on the game and play our game, and then hopefully we can get a good start. As I said, that's the main thing.
We know all the players from Kazakhstan. We have followed. Obviously, we do our homework, and they are a team that, especially here at home, can cause problems for everyone. We have seen that in the last campaign as well. We watched the game against Denmark very carefully, where they won 3-2. We had a spy in Finland, not because of Kazakhstan, but because of Finland at that moment when they beat Finland 2-1 away. So we got full... we know everything about them. We also know that they've changed the coach, and we have seen... try to see the similarities between the new coach and the old coach, and there are some similarities there as well. So we live close to Denmark, so we have seen the Silkeborg player many times. It's difficult with all the pronunciations of the names, but we have control. The flight went well. All were flying together. It was a long trip. But I think we did the most of it and the best of it, and we can't do anything about the distance. We can't do anything about the war. So we prefer to fly around the war zone and not over. I think that's the wise thing to do as well. So yeah.
How many hours?
I think it took we traveled from Oslo to we were in the hotel. It was about 11 hours or something. Yeah, I think just I sum up that how competitive they are with the results they had in their last campaign, and then that they were very close to go to the Euros. So I think it's a very even group that everyone can take points from each other. So yeah. To answer the last one first, obviously our goals is to finally get into the tournament again. That would have been very good for Norwegian football generally. The same as with the club teams to participate in group stages and in tournaments. I think it's a long way of explaining what happened in the last 24 years, but obviously I think the last qualification was, I can speak for that, was disappointing for us. We should have managed to do that. We had it all in our hands also, but we just need to go on working. I think we have done good progress in many areas, but so far we have lacked the last edge, and we have to make sure that we find that one.
Okay. В данный момент наша цель — это выход в финальный раунд вышеуказанных